How we doing, people? Rallying teach, ready to preach. This is seems like this is a tradition now, teach. This is a couple years now. We're doing our Thanksgiving Black Friday episode.
Fourth year in the making.
Yeah, crazy if you think about it. Very. Ah, it's a little tough on my end this time of year, but I'm all smiles about it.
Thankful for cranberry sauce.
Yes. So, teach, what if I told you that the best Thanksgivings I've ever had was done by a Native American woman.
I thought you were gonna say the best part of your day was waking up with Folgers in your cup.
Actually, what was in my cup tonight was Starbucks ice medium roast.
Hell is that?
Starbucks coffee, it's iced coffee, medium roast. Yeah, the stuff that's pre-bought, cold. But instead of the cans, I got myself I think it's over a liter. It's not a gallon. I think it's like a liter of it, something. Whatever the case may be, I've been on that kick lately. That and Chobani cream, regular.
Back to schmear.
Yeah, Chobani. Yeah, Chobani, the Greek yogurt, makes coffee creamer, and it is damn good and doesn't have too much shit in it, which I'm thankful for because you know how that all goes.
Back to schmear.
Yeah, I really teach. My grandmother, God rest, Native American. She put on the best Thanksgivings, like, and she was like the glue for a lot of us. And
Like, I know that
it's the
feeling too well.
first year without her. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting, but you think the good times. I'm all smiles, and we go from there. It's gonna be hopefully it's gonna be a good time, and I think I'm gonna surprise a couple of friends of mine with they're doing a friendsgiving. I've never been to one, and I thought, hey, let's go about it, and I gotta figure out where to get these damn pies. Like I have no idea who's bringing what, and I go to him and I'm like, Matt, come on, dude. I can't go empty handed. And he goes, no one's had a dessert yet. And I'm like, then text me a goddamn pie.
Or just go get a pumpkin pie.
That's what I'm thinking about. I'm like, I'm just gonna grab myself 2 pies and everything else, go from there, and we're covered.
Go to Walmart, grab a
Might
pumpkin
might even
pie.
carpool with 2 buddies of mine, and, just because we're so close, we're going like a 45-minute drive, and, that said, friend, guess what I actually found out today, Teach? My buddy's getting married, and I'm gonna be a groomsman for the first time.
I feel like you told me that last week.
No, it's official now.
Hmm.
Found out today she said yes.
Gotcha. Very nice. Congrats.
I thought he was gonna propose sometime next month, but no, a mutual friend told us he woke up and said, "I can't wait anymore." They went on a hike and he proposed, and I'm like, "What?" It's shit like that, man. Ah, but Teach Daddy, tell me, what has been up on your end? What's been the cup lately? Any announcements? Any cool shit you're doing? Anything? Just vibing,
I actually know
vibing, working. That's been it.
2025 has been a weird year.
Damn, I can only imagine, man. I mean, not for nothing, but let's see. I'm drinking a lot of Monster in comparison to other brands this year, which is very odd. I mean, outside the glitch, which seems to be the forte, but it's like I replaced my energy drink with a Starbucks coffee and a Gatorade. Something very unlike me.
We didn't really originally have a lot to try tonight because we've about the past month have went over a lot of the vast majority of new items. But one thing you've tried, I believe, on the show before, which I have not yet, so I've been saving this for a little bit, and I think I can be the real judge. is the Gorilla Mine Patty's Iced Tea.
Yes.
Now, I've only had one experience with Gorilla Mine prior. It was a can you dearly beloved, and it was one that I was not hugely fond on. You swear by Gorilla Mine.
Yes.
Now, I don't.
Actually, no. You tried another can by them. You
Yeah.
tried two flavors by them.
Ooh, what was the second one?
There was the cherry vanilla, and then I think it was the. I want to say it was the. It was a watermelon or the strawberry. I forget which one. I want to say the watermelon.
Try watermelon by them? I think I only had the cherry. Not what I recall.
The cherry vanilla. You had that
Yeah.
twice. You didn't like it either time, and even though I swear by it, sucks. I have had a banned can of it before, so it doesn't surprise me. I bought a case of it one time. Remember once, and I'm like, fuck, it's off. But even then, it was tolerable.
So it's a friendly reminder to all on the ingredients of Gorilla Mine cans. You're looking at 5 calories, 25 milligrams of sodium, 0 carbohydrates, 0 sugar, 90 milligrams of vitamin C, 20 or 5 milligrams of vitamin B6, 16 milligrams of B3, and 5 micrograms of B12. Their Gorilla Mine Energy Matrix, as they call it, is 1,000 milligrams of tyrosine, 400 milligrams of alpha GPC, 200 milligrams of caffeine, uridine 5 monophosphate, which is 200 milligrams, L-theanine, which we love to see, 100 milligrams, saffron extract, couldn't tell you what that is, 15 milligrams, and huperzine A, 200 micrograms. I have
Hmm.
no idea what saffron extract is. I have never heard of that before.
Makes you think. So, as much as I do not like carbonated iced tea, I'd like to know your thought.
Smells decent.
Remember that part. It's been some time.
This is just a
It's just the
iced tea. There's nothing to it. It's not peach iced tea. It's not lemon iced tea. It's
yes.
just iced tea. Salute.
What's supposed to be. Salute.
One thing I did not check to see if it's in the Gorilla Mines because I don't recall. Before I just start chucking on this,
I don't think there's beta alanine in
I
there.
don't believe there is, and I find it funny how that's how you know what I was looking for.
Well, I know that because I know you don't prefer it, but
I like beta alanine. I
my
just don't
co
like it in cans.
I know you don't like it in your energy drink versus your pre-workout. But in defense, my coworker, he's allergic to the beta alanine. He gets the itches. His brother doesn't, but he does. He enjoys the Gorilla Mind.
Actually, rather impressed.
I said it was good outside the carbonation.
I don't think the carbonation ruins it, but here's something I am curious about. And it's I think it's like a yeah, that's clear. They're not even adding any coloration to it. There's no tea color to it.
So that's the one thing that a lot of the supplement companies are going this route. I mean, Ford does it, and I think they started it. But just for context, if you go to a lot of the energy drinks that some supplement companies are making, they're clear. And there's a lot of us that don't care that they're clear. Don't fear the clear.
Don't fear the clear is right. Sincerely though, I don't mind the carbonation. I think it actually has a really good tea taste. Surprises me because it has that like dryness to a tea that you kind of want.
That's why I thought this would be up your alley because I'm like, I know you're not a Gorilla Mind person, but in all in all seriousness, when it came to an iced tea can, a regular iced tea can, not hide it with the raspberry, not hide it with a peach or a lemon. This is a regular iced tea. And to my surprise, they've did a good job.
I do agree. It is a good job. It is a good can. I do, however, think this would be better if it was a lemon, not like lemonade, but just had a hint of lemon to it. I think would have really
Like
sold it.
like just a hint of lemon, like it would be like the wedge on top of the glass,
Sure.
kind of.
Yeah, give it a little spritz of lemon, and I think it would have definitely put this over the
A
top.
wee spritz, a wee squeeze.
Sincerely though, I haven't had a lot of grill mines, but this one I'm actually impressed by. Mind you, you can call me the tea guy. So there's not that bias.
Teach the tea guy. Teach the tea guy.
Gonna give it a strong. I'm floating between 8.5, 8.7.
That's incredible. So even if you were to go 8.5, that's still incredible.
I think a touch of lemon would do this game very good. I think a clear tea flavor, with again no like tea even color, which is fine. Even if it had like coloration from tea naturally, that'd be fine. But the fact that it's clear, no colors, has a great tea taste, it has that little bit of a dry tea taste. It doesn't taste over the top artificially for a tea taste. I'm impressed, sincerely.
Whatchamacallit, it makes me think because there's not too many flavors that we are bound to see this year outside those root beers until the next calendar year. It's crazy because we've gone on the hunt for a lot of these things, but I mean, we were fortunate to find everything we needed to this time around.
So, what has me really curious is that there is 15 milligrams of saffron extract in this. I have no idea what that is. So I just looked it up. And saffron extract is a concentrated form of the spice saffron derived from the crocus sativus flower that is rich in active compounds like saffronol, uh, crocin, crocin, and cyclocrocan. I'm pronouncing any of those correctly. It is used in dietary supplements and traditional medicine for its potential benefits in improving mood, reducing inflammation, and acting as an antioxidant. It's also used to add flavor and color to food, which I find it funny that the part of adding color to food, because there is, again, no color to this. And to my other knowledge and whereabouts is that I believe this is the only energy drink can that we have majorly tested. But I would also go as far as say the main energy drink on the market to include it. I don't know of any other ones off the top of my head that have it. Most of your majority major big brands don't have it in there, as far as I'm aware.
It wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me.
Yeah, I am thoroughly impressed. I could happily finish this. I could happily recommend it to a friend. Um, if I had to pick a grill mine flavor, this would probably be my number one currently. Now I'm also intrigued on how their
Sad,
actual
but still.
pre-workout tastes compared to this.
I heard good things, actually. Surprising a little bit though, right?
Sincerely, yes.
I actually heard that they got like I've seen somethings that like supplement wise very good. I mean, speaking of though, stuff to try. Aside the root beer cans and the gamer sup cans, I think the only thing that we're missing out of that, things to try that are new or relatively new, based on availability, of course.
Rise, root beer, rice, frosted lemonade, I
Yeah, the
believe it
root
was called. I believe it was frosted lemonade.
yeah, there's the Redcon 1 Jolt root beer. There's the Rise lemonade and root beer.
There's
There's the Gamer cans.
ghost blue
Oh,
raspberry.
and when it gets here, it gets here. I'm not going to be impressed by it most likely. Then there's the C4 serial killer.
Yeah.
Remember, I'm biting the bullet on this one. Or possibly enjoying it or biting the bullet. I don't know. Last time I tried a cereal flavor, it was an epic fail.
Just don't feel like that should be something in a carbonated form, an energy form. It is fine for protein powder. It is fine for your daily bowl of cereal in the morning, but it not be carbonated.
I mean, I'm surprised Ghost didn't try it.
I'm kind of not because I feel
Like a
like Ghost
fruity,
knows better
like
to
a
try to
fruit.
do
No, I
fruity
mean, like,
cereal.
I know. I'm just saying they've done Nutter Butter, they've done Cinnabon, they've done
Oh,
Oreo,
you're
Chips
talking
Ahoy.
that
I'm
sense.
surprised they didn't do a fruity cereal protein because I think they can do it without the collab. And even if those collabs with that, big distribution just go, I still think they can pull it off because look at how many brands sell something where it's so generic. I'll give you a good example. Do you remember when a certain energy drink company could not get the trademark approval and business deal done with Peeps?
I feel like I do.
Generic marshmallow birds
Yep.
by G Fuel.
I remember.
For
I
crying
remember.
out loud, people. If we're going to have paragraphs for anime titles, we could just say it as it is for flavors these days.
I
Correct me
mean,
if I'm wrong, Teach.
have anime titles going on to be about that long.
That's what I'm saying. They're paragraphs. And mind you, right? I thought it started from I give them credit because this one like narrowed it down from like here to here. Denmachi or the original long English name, is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Yes, yes, it is.
I would imagine it is. Yes. But I'm like, why? What's with these crazy titles? And I'm even seeing these mangas that people are, you know, going for. And I'm like, I understand the culture writes in characters. But if you were to write it out loud, it's like, what the hell's with all these paragraphs for titles? What the hell are we doing? Or, oh, Ty said it best, Loopy Fruits, the glitch flavor. Also, a generic name
Well, I mean, yeah, they're not
with
gonna get
a.
the trademarks for that.
That's what I'm saying. You don't need the trademark. You can still do it. You can still hint at it. Again, there's so many things that you can get away with because you can't just trademark something. Like even if you were to go with, let's say somebody said, colored cereal circles, you can do that. I mean, because again, there's only so many. Like you can't say Fruity Loops with another energy drink company because Glitch will put the grip on you. Trademarks and symbols are such a weird concept, man. I told you what happened with that guy that did the rip-off Element Bam Margera boards. Remember that story?
And well,
No, actually, he got away with it. Yeah, so from what Bam Margera said on the Nine Club podcast, this dude in North Carolina was printing the heartogram on regular generic skateboards, right? Made an absolute killing. Warner Brothers, that owned the symbol and the rights to the band Him, they brought him to court, tried to sue him out the yin yang, and basically saying that this lawsuit be so totaled up high, his head was gonna spontaneously combust. But he went and he said, "Dude, it's a modified star," and he got away with it because you can't trademark a star; it's a generic logo. You can't trademark something like a circle or a triangle. Generic stuff like that, you just can't.
Yeah, like a mouse.
Like, for example, the Legend of Zelda symbol where it's the triangles, I have no idea if they could actually get away with that or not.
I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo's try.
Wouldn't surprise me at all because they're greedy bastards. I mean, Nintendo, not for nothing, but if you wanted to put the grip on Timu, you could. But you take it out on the regular consumer instead because you get a more of a joy out of it. It's terrible. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Would you rather, are you going to make more money shutting down a consumer or shutting down a company or suing a company?
Well, that depends on your outcome.
What are you going to get out of an individual? Oh, you're never allowed to buy Nintendo products again. Okay, you lost a customer for life.
Yeah, but
Hey,
if
you
that
shut
person
down.
is doing a similar logo, then it won't take away from their money.
No, I understand, but I'm saying, like, you know how they're also getting into unlicensed Nintendo products? And you can do that now because everything's hooked up to Wi-Fi and internet. It's a lot easier to do so.
Hmm.
Whereas, like, back then, it's like if you had a Game Boy Advance and you modded your Pokemon Emerald, if you mod it, how's Nintendo gonna know at that point? It's not connected to internet. The Game Boy Advance was too early for that. The DS, that's different. So going back to present day, we have so many people worried about unlicensed Nintendo products that people are trying to make a killing off of. Temu apparently sells Nintendo products, which I would not believe in. It's like using a gas mask that Dollar Tree sold, right?
Be a pretty cheap gas mask.
Yeah, I'm not using a gas mask bought from Dollar Tree.
Not much I'll
Dollar Tree is a
use.
plug. Needless to say, if it's a dustpan and a broom, fine. If it's an energy drink on a clearance rack, fine. If it's going to be a bucket I need for small bits of trash on my desk, fine. Gas mask now. With that being said, it's just crazy to me because, again, go after the big companies selling shit. Don't go to the consumer that got fucked over. But needless to say, Teach, I'm actually very surprised and I'm actually a little disappointed. So I had no idea what was going on that earlier this month that Glitch deactivated partner and affiliate codes.
Oh, all
Now I'm
codes.
happy that, huh?
All codes. Not just partner and affiliate.
Yes. Oh,
Also influencer.
sorry. All levels of codes have been disabled.
Yep.
The main reason I'm very disappointed in this is I understand if you go by retail price and you have no idea about codes, you're a winner. But again, if you're a content creator and you run ads, every content creator will tell you that between Halloween all the way up until the first to second week of January is the most you're going to get for revenue. So when a company disables the codes for everyone around the holiday season, during shopping season, and I always say this because when you're a content creator and you're based on, you know, I had somebody tell me this at work and they said, do content creators sell more than energy drinks or Amazon links? And I said, yes, but just keep in mind, I had to tell him the whole spiel about, how often do you buy a PC part? He goes, maybe once a year, depending on what I need fixed. And I go, exactly. Whereas you hope that you find somebody that buys a tub, and this may be this tub of choice, it may not be. You hope he buys one of these once a month and keeps it circulating and circulating. Because again, code is the only thing that a content creator is selling that people will actually buy. Because when it comes down to, again, when it comes down to everything, right? Somebody already has a gambling account somewhere. Not everyone wants or needs a meal plan. I'm pretty sure that all these things. How many people will try an energy drink one time? I think they will.
Now,
I just think it's tough for anyone on the associated with Glitch for this time of year. I feel bad for him.
now, with knowing what I can and cannot say on that issue, there are two things.
I'm not putting you in jeopardy. Never do that to you. I love you too
No, I
much.
know you're not. I know what I can and cannot say. One, if it really was in the matter of like a kickback to the creator, you could still use their say their uh linked to them link. So I could
Preferred link.
per link, yeah, whatever you want to call it that. I could still give you a link and you could still go on the website through that and make a purchase. I would get a kickback from that. The reason why you can't do the codes is that because while yes, they are actually disabled and they are no more, even if they weren't, hear me out, even if they weren't, it's still the fact that they have all the tubs on the website currently heavily discounted and on sale. They're all $24.99.
10 bucks
Anytime,
off a tub, right?
yep. Well, essentially, yeah. So they used to be $34.99 previously. They're now 24, but they're all on a heavy sale at $24.99. But that big of a sale before, codes do not stack with an already prior sale. That would be considered a sale. So our codes, even if they weren't disabled, would not be able to stack with it.
I understand. I just think that it's very different because not everyone is going to click the link. Like, for example, if I go to my phone right now, right? I go to my Google Chrome, I type in GL. It's going to say, oh, you want to go to glitch.com? Click yes. And I'm already there. But then it's like next time if I want to give you a kickback, now granted, me and you are close, so I can just go to somewhere, or it might be like just hit you up sometime, just be like, "Hey, Teach Daddy, give me that refer link." But to a regular person or a returning customer, right? It might be for some people easy, for some people a little inconvenient, or rather, hey, go to glitchenergy.com. Okay, I'm here. You kind of get where I'm going with this.
I mean, I do to
Not
an extent, but
everyone's
I
gonna
also just think it's the effort
oh,
on the customer because even if to that same extent, they wouldn't know to put in a creator's code in if they didn't know about the creator. So if they know about the creator, they can know about the creator's link, and I'm sure the creator's putting their link out there.
I just think that not every not every customer is easygoing like that. I certainly know a lot of people where they might say that's too much work.
Yeah, and I again, I fully understand what you're saying, but you could even argue it's still too much work for them to put in a creator code.
Not if it involves saving money. because when you see the minus and the amount you're saving, boom, that hooks you.
But see, you're the create the. It depends on what position we're talking about now. Are we talking about the creator or the customer? Because either way, right now, customers saving money. They get $10 off a tub. They're saving regardless of an extra code or not. It's just the creator isn't getting the kickback. So if the customer really cares about giving a kickback to the creator, they will find a way. It's all about the effort and the energy of the consumer slash the creator. And now,
That's true. Can't
mind you,
can't argue that one.
this little bit is all I can say. HST is on the website, $24.99. Sincerely, grab it while you can, because come January, Glitch is going to still be here and move forward. I cannot promise my flavor will be. All I can say on that. I will not be leaving Glitch at that time. I still plan to be with Glitch. They're still moving forward. They will still be around. They have a lot of big things in the works. I cannot say, but the only thing I can say is that there's a strong chance that my flavor doesn't last January. Might be back next year. It might not. Who knows? So if you really would like a tub, or if you really want to try it, you can still get a tub with DJC right now for $24.99.
So I don't know what tubs sell good or not, but there's one flavor that I keep seeing in and out, and we did have him on the show. I just don't know how good or well it sells. When you see the guava warfare going in and out, I'm honestly a little surprised.
That was more one of those. It was out for a very, very long time, and then they're like, "Oh, hey, we actually have a small amount of this still. Up, put it on the website." And I don't know if it's still up there
Really,
anymore. Yeah, because
I'm
it's not like they
unsure.
were
It took
doing
me
like
a
a whole
while.
constant new batches.
I wasn't sure because I'm like, when a flavor sells out and they go, "Oh yeah, I found this random box of it." I'm like, what?" You know what I mean? It's like, how the hell do you find a random box of guava warfare? What happened to the inventory guy? Now, mind you, I am in
Yeah.
shipping. I don't do a lot of inventory. I pass it off to another guy in his department. And they go in the cage, but I'm like, sometimes I'm like, "Hey yo, Johnny, so where the hell do you want this?" And we rotate stock together and all that. And he was my mentor when I first got there, so I kind of do him the favor and give him a hand, and I'm available to do so with my free time. Well, I'm just kind of wonder myself, right? Me and him would never go, "Oh, bro, we randomly found an inventory of this," unless somebody put it in like the black hole somewhere or did something stupid with it. We'd find it.
I more or less mean that as in like they're probably not doing a large scale batch of it. It's probably just small scale. If anything, it's not been like a hot commodity to like come in and out. It was out for a very long time. It's just a small little bit back. But speaking of stuff
It
being
was in and out
back,
a few times.
it was only once to my knowledge, and that's just recently. Because if it was out for a long time, it was this year. Um, you can still get
I
Screamsicle,
remember it
and you
being
can
there
still get
twice.
Grinchberry.
And funny enough, they have Teach Ice Tea on the front page of your website. Now, again, I know that you have, non-disclose agreements and such, but I mean, I just kind of look at this, right? I go to the website. I go to where it says Game and Energy. Okay, glitch.com/energy. Dragon Mead from Rain Above, Black Fox Drop Zone, your Peach Iced Tea, and the Gummy Worm Tonic. Okay, that's literally your top four. But it's like I'm looking at all the flavors on here right now. Keep in mind, people, it looks like this shit's flying off the shelf because right now I only see 14 flavors, and needless to say, there's some of the flavors I'm staring at that aren't here anymore. Like the strawberry banana, the trombone juice isn't there. The Grinchberry might go fast. Screamsicle, they must have made a big giant batch because that is very good.
Very good.
But yeah, Guava Warfare is back online. I'm kind of surprised because it was there, then it wasn't, then it came back. Kind of
Also,
surprised that, just made itself to a website.
the one thing I might have to sincerely hop on is the fact that you can get a glitch shirt right now, just one of their basic black shirts with the little logo up by the chest area. You can get a shirt for $6. Six
What?
dollars. Yep.
Oh man. Okay, so hoodies $15, tees $6? Oh, come on. Oh Lord. Lord. Let's see. Out of supplements. What we got for hydration?
All four flavors are there.
At all four flavors are here. Now, my favorite would be the blackberry lemonade.
Second. And I can't say it for
Well, I
why and
don't
all
know.
reason
Any place
why, but Glitch will continue in January, and you will see big things coming from Glitch in January.
so is I know you can only say what you need to say, but I mean, is there like a ballpark range? Because usually it's never January 1st.
No, actual dates I have no idea.
We just know that something in January is coming.
It's just the start of the year, and January is an easy way of saying start of the year.
That's tough too, because I mean, everybody will tell you that the first between mid January to mid March, anything in sales is tough.
I mean, to that degree, someone actually argue it's some of the best times. Tax return season.
Too early for tax returns, January.
I mean,
I
you're
actually
putting
don't
them
get
in
mine
Jan,
done
you'll get them in
until
February and March back.
yes, but the reason why they say that, and again, this was my retail background, and I essentially had I was deemed as it was deemed as essential just simply because labeled as industrial. You know what I mean? They said that it was a big kick because of weather, Christmas, debt, all that. And they say that picks back up in mid March to April because of tax return season. Now, I have no idea what the hell's happening on my end, but needless to say, I'm going to be hustling and bustling when I get my stuff back in order. I still got plenty of Christmas shopping to do, and a couple of these expenses have been frigging killing me. Killing me, Teach Daddy. Not only that, but going back to the car payment, well, you know my pain. But still, $15 for a hoodie, $6 for a shirt. Oh, please, so help me God, do they got it in my size? Do they? Yes, they do. Thankfully. But that also just means that limited time shit like the baseball jersey, that's going to be something to hold on to because it's going to be a rarity. Am I right? Speaking of, hold up, because I feel exclusive and limited now. I mean, it's still clean, Teach Daddy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, this thing is still dear to me. I mean, the jersey and the ass man hat, but I'm referring to the jersey for the most part. I still feel bad for the people that didn't capitalize onto this because I think no matter if you were into sports or not, I just think that this is one of the best things they made.
That's a very
So
plain.
granted, this this is a sewn this is sewn on. Obviously the pinstripes are printed on along with the logo, but it's nice because there's some of the patches that feel very kind of bulky, they don't bend, they kind of get in the way. I know I got a long sleeve shirt under it, but this is just clean and it's comfortable. I don't know if they'll bring this back or not, man, but
I don't think they will.
which is a shame, but I'm glad I capitalized on it when I did. Because I mean, you could stretch in this thing, and because it's not a white jersey like a lot of them are, you can wash it. You know what I mean? I mean, I'd air dry it, but you could wash it because I mean, you go with some of my Yankee jerseys that have the white with the blue pinstripes. They're hard to wash, man. It's hard to clean a white jersey, as you know. And the same thing if something happened to that sweatshirt of yours. It's gonna take a
Oh,
lot of pride and
don't even.
no, I'm just getting an example. I'm not jinxing it.
Thanks. I
But I
love
had
this hoodie.
I know. So last time I had a family reunion, my uncle Vinny. Yes, yes, it is an Uncle Vinny. As stereotypical as it is, right? And it's exactly what you think an Italian middle-aged guy is gonna rant about. He's
Oh,
gonna rant about something. And
ah,
in this case scenario, he goes "Not my brand new shirt, I can't, because every time I buy a brand new shirt, I get shit on it." And I go, "Uncle Vinny, why don't you just put it in the wash?" He goes, "Well, what's the point? I'm gonna freaking get dirty anyway." And I'm like, "No, no, no, Uncle Vinny, break the curse, reverse jinx." He goes, "What are you talking about?" I say, "Uncle Vinny." He said, "Every time you get a brand new shirt, lo and behold, you're gonna get shit on it. You're helping somebody carry food, you get sauce on it or something.
gravy.
Or, hey, you get sprayed with water, whatever." And he goes, "Yeah, okay. Put it in the wash before you wear it." He goes, "What do you mean?" "It's not a brand new shirt anymore, and it won't get shit on it." And he goes, "Holy shit, you're right. I gotta try it." You gotta speak logic to these guys, man. You know how it is.
And on today's episode, I learned that Relly has an uncle named Vinny. Uncle Vinny. Oh,
Yes, I got Grandpa Tony. I got an Uncle Angelo. Got Uncle Vinny. Let's see. There is a actually we call him Pat, but it's actually short for Pesqual.
I sure.
Yeah, and it's one of those universal ones. You'll find a lot of Spanish guys named that, a lot of Portuguese guys, but yeah, Pesqual or just Pat.
What's all the
Now
pish
again, when
about?
I was a kid, I thought it was Patrick for the longest time. I didn't find out it was Pesqual until I was in my 20s. It's nature of the beast, man.
And on today's episode of 175, I learned Uncle Vinny. Whoa!
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
break out the
Learned about
gabagoo. Turn on the soprano.
it was actually funny because someone in my family was freaking out. They're like, "I can't make sandwiches anymore. What's going on?" The only reason I'm like, no, not exactly." He goes, "What are you talking about?" There was another listeria outbreak.
Oh, not my
But every
sandwiches.
time there's a well, yes. But also keep in mind when there's a listeria outbreak, guess what it affects most of the time?
Gabagool.
All the Italian cold cuts. It's always the gabagool, the capicola, the salami, the pepperoni, and somebody just goes. Imagine you're my middle-aged Uncle Vinny or my Uncle Angelo, and you go, hey, he goes, hey, Joe Balls, how about the Italian combo? And he goes, hey, Botch, we're out. And he goes, oh, what the hell are you talking about? Listeria outbreak. What the hell you mean about the mouthwash? No, not
Listerine.
Listerine, Botch, Listeria.
Like, well, Listerine's on the loose. You better go catch it.
I mean, again, man, those guys are a hoot. They call you and be. Imagine you got Italian Uncle Teach. Hey, what's going on? I don't know. You called me. Did you see what's going on? There's like 1,000 things going on. So you're gonna tell me anyway. So what's up? Out with it. He goes, well, what about the mouthwash? What do you mean? The Listerine. Listeria. Got it. No Italian combos for 2 weeks. Jesus Christ.
And remember, if your mozzarella doesn't bleed milk, you don't want it. Learn a thing or two because I've seen a thing or two.
I can't tell you how many people. Now, again, my British friend is a big into Sopranos, and he sends me stuff occasionally. And between his you know, uh, anime and Sopranos, logic and such. I mean, the jokes go around constantly. Like one, and mind you, because he's 6 hours ahead, like time zone wise, he'll have this idea at like 10 o'clock at night his time or Barry at 10 o'clock at night my time, and I go to bed and I wake up and I see something like crazy. Like it would be something gabagool related. It would be someone talking about someone's upper female anatomy known as bouncy castle. He's crazy. Guy's nuts. Yeah, I know. I saw that one. And I'm like, Mikey, what the hell are you doing? You mad lad.
And on
I call him mad lad.
and on that note, that is all the time we have for episode 175.
Ah, well, unfortunately, there's no John Cena on tonight, but oh well. Everybody, um, please be responsible for this holiday, whether if it's Thanksgiving, Indigenous Peoples Day, just a regular day off, or a shopping holiday. Please be responsible. Drink your freaking water. Stay warm. Get home safe. Please, please, please check your cars and make sure you plug in your space heaters correctly. I don't want to hear any electrical fires, any Christmas tree catching on fire. And one out of every 10 cars I see on the road has a missing light out. So please, so help me God, just be better about that. That's all I can ask. We love you, and we hope we see you next week. And with that, everyone, take it easy. Love you guys. Hope to see you next week.